Hello and welcome to British Para-Swimming's international meet incorporating World Para-Swimming's World Series 2019. We're here in beautiful Glasgow for day one of competition where these athletes are going to be battling it out for gold and glory. This is Deep End Live. Good evening and welcome to Deep End Live. Coming live to you from Glasgow. My name is John Mason. I'm your host for the entire week. And this week we are up here at the British Para-Swimming International Meet incorporating World Para-Swimming's World Series 2019. It is set to be an incredible week of action and it all starts right here. Night one, finals. We're here in our studio. Of course, you can see our over here. Come over here. Let's take a look. Come over. Follow me over. Here we got our Best of British wall. By the end of tonight, we're going to have some photos up there. People joining the Best of British, our athletes who have made it on top of the podium and, of course, gaining that elusive title. Now, joining me here in the studio throughout the entire week is the lovely Mr. Paul Noble. Welcome, Paul.
Hi, John. Good to be here.
Yeah, brilliant to have you here. It's going to be an exciting one. He's going to be here talking us through all of the technical and the action as the week progresses. We also have another special guest joining us here tonight. We do have Rob Aubrey. He is British Para-Swimming's head coach. Now, Rob, it has been an incredible 12 months for Para-Swimming, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to be here. It's been a hard 12 months. We've been training hard. The season's really coming together and really looking forward to the Worlds that's now going to be in London.
Exactly. I mean, that's coming up later on the year. But let's take a look sort of back at the last year, because we had the Commonwealth Games, we had Europeans. We did incredibly well. It's just sort of going to show the depth of talent we have here at British Para.
Yeah, the Commonwealth Games is always a great piece of exposure for the para-swimmers. Obviously, not all the para-swimmers get to represent the country there, but for those that do, they get to be combined with able-bodied athletes, and it's a great team and great environment for them to learn off their counterparts with the AB athletes. But the Europeans was also a great opportunity for our younger athletes to come through the system and start to shine upon the world stage and kind of show everyone what they're made of and what they're aiming to do towards next year.
And a couple of the youngsters really stepped up in Dublin, didn't they, Rob?
Yeah, the likes of Maisie and Zara and some of the other athletes coming through. It was a great opportunity for to learn the environment, learn their race structure, how they're going to put it together, and learn how the team work when we're away from the home environment.
And I know this is a qualification event as well, getting very, very tough. We were looking at the times and what they've got to achieve, a smaller team. It's harder and harder now to make it onto one of those international teams, isn't it?
Yeah, the world is moving on. Para-swimming is rapidly moving on. The times are moving year upon year, where we used to see it every 2 years, every 3 years, the time slowly moving on. We're now seeing all of the categories being extremely full across all of the nations. So our times are extremely tough because we want to be the best nation for the team size that we have. So we're taking people to get onto the podium, not even to get into the final. So it's extremely hard to make our standards.
And just a year out to Tokyo, it's hard to believe. I know Rio seems just like yesterday. But how important is this World Champs for the GB team?
The World Champs is really important. It's for those younger athletes that have never made a team to really understand what the travel is starting to look like, that that travel over to Japan, and the acclimatization takes a lot out of the athletes. So we're trying to take as many as we can to travel east and do as much work with them so they really understand what that environment's going to be, and the culture. The culture is really important, that we respect the ways that how things are done differently in Japan, and for the athletes to learn that for themselves. So this meet is really important to make it onto the world scene and then move that forward to next year.
So I know lots of big events coming up, and it all starts right here. I'm excited to see what these athletes do. I know we were chatting about it earlier. Super fast swimming in the heats this morning, and I'm sure more of that to come. But as Rob said, we do have the World Championships coming up this summer. It's going to be in London on home soil. Super exciting. We've got a promo now that's going to tell you a little bit more about what you've got to look forward to. So let's take a look.
Absolutely delighted that London will be hosting the World Paraswimming Championships this September. It's a fantastic opportunity. It's great for London, for our para-swimmers, and great to be back in the London Aquatic Centre again, so we're really excited about it.
I was lucky enough to get tickets to go and watch the swimming at the Paralympic Games in London, so to get that kind of first taste of it and being part of Team GB, even though it was in the crowd supporting, it was so inspiring. And to think that now I'm able to compete in the same venue and possibly on the same team as some of the people that were competing in London, it kind of blows my mind, because I still see Ellie Simmonds and I fangirl a little bit, and then I find it absolutely crazy that I'm friends with her, because back when I was younger, I wanted to go to nationals and swim for my club, and now I'm swimming for my country and meeting my heroes, so it's really special.
We've got a very young team, and they're very dynamic, they're very enthusiastic, but they need that experience. They need to be able to hear their name called, walk out on a massive stage with hopefully a big crowd here in London, and just soak up that environment and that atmosphere, so that they're able then to make that step up when it goes to the Paralympic Games, because the Paralympic Games is always that massive showcase event for Paralympic sport.
Watching Paralympic Games was definitely the catalyst, as you may call it, to my career. It really inspired me, because being able to watch someone similar to me, someone I could relate to, achieve success, it really kind of made me want it. So I think having the experience of being in the crowd and then knowing that you have people in the crowd that kind of were the young 11-year-old girls that I was there, being able to potentially try and inspire them the same way that Ellie Simmonds did me.
London 2019 World Championships is going to be special because of the home crowd and coming back to this city again after the 2012 Paralympic Games, where everything changed so much for Paralympic sport.
London Aquatic Centre, please.
There you have it. Lots to look forward to this year. World Championships, European Championships, all coming to home soil. So it's going to be an exciting year for swimming and para-swimming here in the UK. Now, two athletes that we do have swimming in the pool tonight. Well-known faces, and it's going to be a battle. They train together at Northampton, and I caught up with them earlier. It is Maisie Summers-Newton and Eleanor Robinson. So let's take a look at what they've got to say.
So, Ellie, Maisie, welcome. Another year gone, and here we are again at the championships. How are you girls feeling heading into this week?
I'm really excited to be racing again, because Haven't raced since Dublin in 2018, so it's really great to get that competitive feel for the water again.
Yeah, I know it's sort of the start of a big 12 months, and now we've just had the World Championships announced for London. Got to be excited to have it on home soil, right?
Definitely, because like obviously the games are in London, so then to be racing there as well, and then like to have the home crowd, and then with all of my friends as well, it'll be amazing.
Yeah, and I know you girls train together. You're both at Northampton. Is it wonderful having someone to train next to sort of push you on leading into these majors?
I think the great thing about us two is we always push each other in training because we're really similar time-wise in training, but we do completely different events, so none of it ever happens in like racing or anything like that, because I can't be competitive with her or like backstroke and breaststroke because she's just way too quick for me.
So fly as well.
We push each other in training, but we can't call ourselves rivals because like I'm so bad at her best events.
But that's quite nice though as well, isn't it? You can sort of push each other in training, just be there for each other at a competition, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I know, Maisie, you've had a storming few years, you know, and come on, really making waves on the international scene. How has that journey been for you?
It's just been like amazing. Like, and I just like these type of competitions just to remind myself like I can do it, because I always get a bit scared like, oh God, am I going to be able to do it again? So to be like with Ellie and like the club, NSC and Jackie, so it's just good to like come back to like home soil and then race again with everyone else and just see where I am, and makes me excited for like the next 12 months as well. So.
What's to come, exactly. Yeah. And how important, I mean, like, you've sort of competed at every level, you've had huge success. How important is that support network around you as an athlete in those times?
Oh, you need everyone around you, because it's not just the swimming. There's the coaching, nutritionists, physios, psychologists, there is everything. And it's not just the people with a kind of a job title, it's people like parents, friends, because everyone has their role, and even if you don't have that kind of occupational title like sports psychologist, you're still part of that support network, and athletes really, really use like the people around them.
Yeah. And you know, as someone who is so experienced, is it exciting for you having someone like Maisie who really is coming up the ranks now to sort of be with you and sort of help guide you help guide, I suppose. You've been through it before.
It's nice because we've been friends for so long. So to have someone on the team, to talk to be able to like, if things don't go so well, just be like, Maisie, I need you.
Talk about like home stuff as well. So like we can take ourselves away from like the situations as well and just laugh about stuff from home as well. So it's good.
Oh, that's really nice. This is really nice dynamic that you both have, you know. I really like that. And you know, Tokyo's next year. Can you believe, by the way, that Tokyo is next year? The Olympics are almost on us again.
I know.
Biggest year in the sport of swimming, an Olympics year. Moving forward, how we're sort of progressing from where we are now. That's for both of you.
I was going to say, a lot of athletes like to set themselves benchmarks when they go into a season, so I want to be hitting this time by this year, and I don't really tend to do stuff like that. I tend to say, well, as long as I've got a certain percentage, like 95% attendance, or I'm eating the right things, and it's the little processes, so setting those benchmarks. I want to kind of improve because I have a condition with my hip, so kind of maintain my hip for this point, and then setting myself little process goals so I don't get too caught up on times. Because I think people get caught up in the years before, and really it's the event in Tokyo that fully matters. That's when you really need the time. So it's getting the little things right.
Yeah. And is a lot of athletes that I sort of speak to, you know, we come into meets like this and have targets, like you say, for those big meets. Is it about peaking at that time, I suppose? You know, I mean, we're only in April now, but there's a long way to go before we get to September.
Yeah.
So we're at an international meet, but is September the main goal?
Definitely. Like, obviously, how last year went, like, just making it big at Euros, I think we probably both want to just do well in September, and hopefully all the training and, like, getting things right, like what Ellie said, just...
Yeah.
It's kind of the getting the job done mentality. So do what you need to do at trials, and then switch on, focus for Worlds, and then you have the Olympic year. And then you just, put everything into that.
Yeah. Well, ladies, I'm so excited to see what you do this week. It's brilliant to have you back here racing. It's going to be
Yeah.
awesome. I'm sure we'll be seeing some of you in studio as well, or both of you would be great.
Yeah.
But good luck
Thank
for this
you.
week, and of course, for what's coming up this year. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
There you have it, two athletes to keep an eye out for tonight in that pool. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. It was wonderful having a catch up with those ladies. Now, we've got another very special guest joining Paul and I down here in studio, a man who's been in this position before, like many of these athletes, but not so much anymore. Welcome, Jonathan Fox. Thanks for coming down to join us, Deep End Live Studio. How you doing, mate? Back at a competition and on this side, not racing?
Yes, it's a kind of different experience for me, being on deck rather than in the pool, but I'm loving every minute, and I'm looking forward to the next few days of racing.
So you're coaching in Manchester now?
I'm doing a little bit here and there, so I'm just trying to get as much experience as I can from learning from all the different coaches that are here this week.
Well, there's certainly a lot of top-class coaches around for you to learn from, that's for sure. And a lot of good swimming to watch. What event? Do you actually miss being in the water now?
I do a little bit. I mean, I'm excited to watch all the races, but I think on Saturday is the backstroke, which was my main event, so I'm going to be a little bit emotional maybe, but I'm really looking forward to it anyway.
And I mean, you, Jonathan, yourself had such an incredible career. You reached the ultimate sort of highs of the sport. Is there something special about you sort of being able to impart that onto the next generation of swimmers?
I always want to try and pass on all my knowledge and expertise to the next generation of swimming, because there's little things that I've learned over my career that could help the younger swimmers tremendously in a top class event. So I'm just going to pass on everything I know.
And I mean, as we said, you had an incredible career. What's a standout moment for you, the number one highlight?
It's always got to be my Paralympic Games in London. It's got to be, because it's just, I was 21 at the time, and it's just an amazing atmosphere. London was such a great games, and that would be always treasure in the bottom of my heart. So.
Yeah, I remember it well. That was a cracking swim. It was a tough race that night, I tell you. We were all cheering for you. And, of course, world champs back in London again.
Yes, I know. It's a fantastic venue back in 2012, and it would be just a great venue going into World Championships this year. So I'm really excited to look forward to watching all the good races that are going to happen.
And for, some of these younger athletes that are coming up and are now racing here and trying to make the team, or might make the team for the first time going to the Worlds, what sort of advice would you give to them heading into their first major international?
I'd say just keep a cool head. Just try and take in as much information and the atmospheres, but don't let it control you too much, because it's an electric atmosphere, and sometimes it can go to your head. So just try and keep a cool head. So that's what I'd say.
And a number of finals for us to enjoy tonight. And what are you looking forward to tonight? Anything take your fancy tonight?
I'm just looking forward to all the races, really. I'm really excited for all the young and upcoming swimmers that are coming through, and there'll be some good races tonight, I bet.
And I mean, you were racing for so long. You've obviously got a lot of friends here. The community on poolside and in the pool, I noticed with Maisie and with Eleanor that we had in the pool, it's like all competition. But the minute everyone is out, they're such good friends. Why is the community so special when it comes to para swimming?
I've had a lot of friends over my career, and there are some still hanging around. So I just like to get involved as much as I can with all the little ones, trying to bond the friendship and just to try and give them as many tips as I can.
And I spoke to Ellie Simmons last year. She had a little bit of a break after Rio. She came back for the Europeans. She said she felt like the old lady of the team because there was so many youngsters coming through. Do you feel a little bit, feel your age now, Jonathan?
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of months of my career, I was the oldest by about double some of the young swimmers coming through. So I'm okay.
Well, you've been doing absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for coming down and joining us here. It's been absolutely brilliant having you in the studio. I hope you enjoy the week, and don't get too nostalgic when your race comes up on Saturday. Give them a cheer.
I'll try not to.
Now, of course, lots of action happening throughout the entire year here in Glasgow. It is, of course, one of the sports hubs of the UK. We have the LEN European Short Course Championships coming here in December. So we've got a little video to tell you a little bit more about it. So let's take a look at what you've got to look forward to.
latest in tech suit innovation. Frictionless fiber construction. Surface lift technology. Endo compression cage. Seamless exo shell. Tier Venzo. Battleborn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in our technical officials. The technical delegate for the event is Tony Ward. The assistant technical delegate is David Metcalf. The referee for the men's events is Colin Everson. And for the women's events, Sue Barker. Control room, Christine Golightly. The starter for the men's events, Martin Noble. And for the women's events, Elizabeth Fitzsimmons. Technical officials, you may now take your seats. This is the Women's Multi-Classification 100-meter Freestyle World Series Final 3. In lane 0, representing United States of America, Leanne Smith. In lane 8, representing Barking and Dagenham, Brock Whiston. In lane 1, representing Italy, Monica Boccioni. In lane 7, representing Orion, Megan Richter. In lane 2, representing Hoddesdon, Grace Harvey. In lane 6, representing People's Republic of China, Wang Xinji. In lane 3, representing Northampton, Eleanor Robinson. In lane 5, representing Germany, Denise Grahl. And in lane 4, representing Northampton, Maisie Summers-Newton. This is the Women's Multi-Classification 100-meter Freestyle World Series Final 3.
Well, the first of the 3 World Series finals is underway. And remember, the winner can come from any of the 3 World Series finals. The medals, the top positions are all decided on points. These are the slowest swimmers in terms of time to qualify for the top 30. Not in terms of points, though, so we will get the top 3 points winners at the end of this particular final. And we'll see if anyone in the finals to follow can challenge those times. Megan Richter first out in lane number 7, the Orion swimmer, the Great Britain swimmer from the European Championships last year. Watch out for the 3 S6s in the centre. Ellie Robinson, Maisie Summers-Newton, the 2 teammates from Northampton. Denise Grahl, also from Germany, the S7 in lane number 5. And Grace Harvey as well, who had a good battle with Ellie Robinson in the heat. But coming away now, it looks like it might be lane number 7, Megan Richter, maybe just heading Brock Whiston as they come into the closing stages here. And it is Megan Richter will get that one. It's 733 points for her, but Brock Whiston, 871, and Maisie Summers-Newton, well, 114.31. Maisie Summers-Newton looks like she is going to be in pole position after final number 1, just followed by Ellie Robinson. So the 2 Northampton teammates having another ding-dong battle, just half a second separating those 2 there, but 887 points. Maisie Summers-Newton looks like she's in pole position here. As these swimmers exit the water, well, that is a decent target for the finals to come. If the result is confirmed. Brock Whiston, also a good swim from her, slightly faster than she went in the heats this morning, 111.23, so she's having a good day, Brock Whiston. 871 points, taking her ahead of Ellie Robinson as we stand, but Maisie Summers-Newton looks like she is at the top. 887 points. As I said, John, that is going to be a decent target for the finals to follow.
Yeah, it certainly is. Of course, we do have the 3 finals, so this could all change the current standings. It's going to be a long, nervous wait for those athletes, but they've set themselves up in a pretty strong position, so we'll have to just wait and see what happens with the coming finals.
We'll see the top three come into the holding position, waiting for the finals to come. They'll sit there nervously. And that 887, but that's the third fastest time that we saw from the heats.
And there it is, the results are confirmed. A British record there for Brock Whiston. Fantastic swim, congratulations. But Maisie Summers-Newton coming out on top there with 887 points. 2 finals to go. This is the women's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 2. In lane 9, representing Poland, Olivia Jablonska. In lane 0, representing Finland, Jessica Markkanen. In lane 8, representing Colts Otters, Tony Shaw. In lane 1, representing Sweden, Lena Watts. In lane 7, representing Poland, Joanna Mendak. In lane 2, representing United States of America, Hannah Aspden. In lane 6, representing Corsham, Stephanie Millward. In lane 3, representing United States of America, Michaela Jenkins. In lane 5, representing Ealing, Alice Tai. And in lane 4, representing Portugal, Susana Vega. This is the women's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 2.
Second final underway. Top spot at the moment held by Maisie Summers-Newton, with Brock Whiston second, just ahead of Ellie Robinson. So in the high 800s, if you're going to get onto that medal podium. Out on a good lead there for Joanna Mendak, very experienced Polish swimmer. 4 times a Paralympian and still going strong there in lane number 7. Visually impaired swimmer Joanna Mendak. Watch out for Alice Tai. She had a big points total in the qualification heats, and she is trying to get faster than her own world record. One of 4 world record holders in the 3 finals. Alice Tai going out there in a 31.03, so just outside world record pace, but not by much for Alice Tai. Keep an eye on lane number 5. It's all very, very close indeed, but Alice Tai going really well in the center lane. Tony Shaw going well in 8. Olivia Jablonska as well, the Polish swimmer, on the outside. But here comes Alice Tai now. This could be a sensational swim for Alice Tai, and she's in 104.06. 981 points for Alice Tai. Well, that will knock a swimmer out of the place there, out of the bronze medal position. And she is followed home by Tony Shaw. 859 points for Tony Shaw there, the young swimmer from the northeast of Scotland. But what a great swim. Alice Tai taking that one, 981 points.
Absolutely, very, very fast swim, and those results are confirmed. This is the Women's Multi-Classification 100-meter Freestyle World Series Final 1. In lane 9, representing Newcastle, Bethany Firth. In lane 0, representing Spain, Michelle Alonso Morales. In lane 8, representing Canada, Aurélie Rivard. In lane 1, representing United States of America, Martha Rutter. In lane 7, representing City of Norwich, Jessica Jane Applegate. In lane 2, representing Netherlands, Chantal Giddeveld. In lane 6, representing Italy, Carlotta Gilli. In lane 3, representing Sweden, Pernilla Lindberg. In lane 5, representing Hatfield, Louise Fides. And in lane 4, representing Guildford City, Zara Maluli. This is the Women's Multi-Classification 100-meter Freestyle World Series Final 1.
They're away for the third World Series final. This could be an absolute cracker. 981 points for Alice Tai is the target. We saw Aurélie Rivard of Canada, the world record holder in the Ascend class, go exactly that number of points in the heats this morning, 981. She is one of 3 world record holders in this one. Rivard next to Bethany Firth, right up there in lanes 8 and 9, and Carlotta Gilli in lane number 7. It's very close. Jessica Jane Applegate going out fast. 28.5 for Applegate in lane number 7. Remember, the final is seeded. The slowest swimmer closest to us, the furthest swimmer away is the fastest qualifier, and that was Bethany Firth. She's just heading Aurélie Rivard now, coming through very strongly. Looks like Carlotta Gilli pushing on now. Could be an excellent swim here from Carlotta Gilli to get this one. 59.09 for Carlotta Gilli. And it looks like it might be Aurélie Rivard, 974 points, just shy of that time, or that points total set by Alice Tai in the previous heat. And it was very, very close at the front of the field. 974 points for Rivard. That'll be good enough for the podium, just behind Alice Tai. And it looks like Carlotta Gilli, with that very fast finish, is going to be on the podium again. 913 points. So the finalists sorting themselves, or the medalists, I should say, sorting themselves out. 900 points to be on the medal podium, John. That's incredible.
It bodes well for some exciting swimming this week, of course. There they are. There are your top 3. Carlotta Gilli from Italy, 59.09 with 913 points in bronze. Aurélie Rivard of Canada, 974 points. And Alice Tai Up there, gold medal position, 981 points. So as we said, some 900 points to get up there on that medal ceremony on the podium. There are our top 3 right there. Great way to start the week, though, isn't it, Paul?
It's good. Very, very close to the world record. In fact, 3 world record holders for different classes sitting there in the medal positions. We might have expected that real quality here in Glasgow.
This is the women's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle national final. In lane 9, representing Crew Flyers, Poppy Maskell. In lane 0, representing RTW Monson, Fern Snedden. In lane 8, representing Wickham District, Fern Iowanu. In lane 1, representing Camden Swiss, Leah O'Connell. In lane 7, representing Gloucester, Harriet Dickinson. In lane 2, representing Cockermouth, Ella Cooper Holmes. In lane 6, representing Harrogate, Charlie Vines. In lane 3, representing Gloucester, Olivia Pickering. In lane 5, representing RCT squad, Seren LeConte. And in lane 4, representing Camden Swiss, Charlotte Hyde. This is the women's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle national final.
So this is the national final for the GB swimmers. This will also decide who our junior winner is. All those swimmers born in the year 2004 and after, and we have 3 in this one. Fern Snedden in lane 0, Seren LeConte in lane 5, and Poppy Maskell in lane number 9. So watch out for the points total of these 3 juniors, but who is going to take the spoils in this national final? Some of the real up-and-coming talent in Great Britain. Poppy Maskell, one of them. She swims in the S14 class. She has gone out fast. That faraway lane from us in the commentary position. Next to her, Fern Iowanu. But Poppy Maskell looking great. She was really confident when she came out of the entrance there at the start of the race, and she's following that up. She had a good swim in the heats in 106.58. So expect her to be ahead of the rest of the field on time. But what is she going to be in terms of points? She's been chased by Iowanu and Harriet Dickinson. But here comes Poppy Maskell into the finish. 107 for Poppy Maskell. 602 points. Is that going to be good enough for the junior title? Looking good at the moment. Swimmers still to finish, though. Watch out for Fern Snedden, closest to us. Leo O'Connell also going well in lane number 1. And Fern Snedden will be the final swimmer to finish. Can she challenge the 600 points range? She comes in now in 450, so the first national final is complete, and it looks like that might go to Charlotte Hyde from Camden, Swiss.
I just watched your promo, by the way.
It was very, very close. Poppy Maskell just 1 point shy of the time, or the points total, I should say, set by Charlotte Hyde. The results are confirmed on your scoreboard. Charlotte Hyde will take that national final. 603 points, Poppy Maskell second, Harriet Dickinson third.
Well, I tell you what a start to the night. We have our best of British, our new champion, Alice Ty. Congratulations.
Thank you, and hello.
Hello, welcome to Deep End Live. Start of your week, how did that feel for you?
I'm pretty pleased with the time and the process of the race. I think there are a few things I just spoke to my coach about for the next time I swim it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
And you went for it, didn't you? You really went out quite hard there.
Yeah.
Like was, you had 3 world record holders in that race, so you've got to go out hard, haven't you?
Yeah, I actually really like how it's been set up this year with you're next to people, kind of how it's seeded, so you've always got someone to race. So that was nice having people right next to me going a little bit faster. And yeah, just the amount of different countries who are here, and there are so many incredible swimmers, so that's great too.
Well, it was absolutely brilliant. Congratulations. You were going to be our first person up on our Best of British wall as well. I'm going to get your photo here. But congratulations.
Thank
the first
you.
title. I'm sure there'll be many more this week, but good luck. Right,
Thanks.
photo time. Let's back to the action. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 3. In lane 8, representing Japan, Takuro Yamada. In lane 1, representing Japan, Takayuki Suzuki. In lane 7, representing Germany, Malte Brinschwig. In lane 2, representing Colombia, Nelson Crispin. In lane 6, representing People's Republic of China, Zhou Zhihua. In lane 3, representing Germany, Tobias Pollop. In lane 5, representing Colombia, Carlos Serrano Zarate. And in lane 4, representing City of Manchester, Michael Jones. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 3.
This is the first of the men's final. Again, we should have some cracking races here And again, it's the slower swimmers, but not necessarily the swimmers who will get the lowest points totals. Watch out for the likes of Takayuki Suzuki, just almost out of the shot there as we're looking at on the screen. But he is the man from Japan, the man with the lowest numerical class, who may well just challenge the world record, the long-standing world record in his classification. We'll come back to Taka Suzuki, man who's trained for a number of years in Newcastle in England. But in the center of the pool and in the far side, Yamada going well, his Japanese teammate. And the far side here, medalist in Rio. The Japanese team really ramping it up for Tokyo next year. Malte Braunschweig going well. Zhu from China with that one arm, that long one-arm stroke there going next. Yamada coming in with 785 points. Zhu with 807, but 920 for Carlos Serrano Zarate, with 981 for the Colombian teammate. Great swim from Nelson Crispin. But here comes Takayuki Suzuki. Can he challenge the 900-point mark? Can he challenge the world record mark for his class? And he is inside it, 121.73. And subject to ratification, that is a new world record for Takayuki Suzuki. Well, what a swim there from Suzuki. Well, I thought he was close in the heats, and he was under it in the final. The man, Takayuki Suzuki, very experienced man, and that record has stood since 2009. So a 10-year-old record has just been wiped off the record books by that man, Takayuki Suzuki from Japan. And 1,025 points. Well, that's a target to beat, isn't it?
And there was a disqualification in lane 8. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 2. In lane 9, representing Spain, Jose Mari Alcaraz. In lane 0, representing Finland, Leo Latinmäki. In lane 8, representing Torfaen Dolphins, Alex Rossa. In lane 1, representing Spain, Ariel Schranek Martinez. In lane 7, representing Dundee, Jack Milne. In lane 2, representing United States of America, Jamal Hill. In lane 6, representing Netherlands, Bram Dalman. In lane 3, representing Portugal, Gino Gaetano. In lane 5, representing Pembroke District, Rhys Davis. And in lane 4, representing Finland, Neda Kalili. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 2.
Well, second final is away. Leo Latamäki, the 50-meter specialist closest to us from Finland, has gone out fast. Next to him, Shrek Martinez, but in the center, he's 4 and 5. Nadia Khalili and Rhys Davis, S14s and S9s all the way. 5 S14s and 5 S9s. So 2 kind of private battles going on here. I just wonder who's going to get the highest points total. Rhys Davis was out first to the wall. Can he come back stronger? Jamal Hill looked very good in qualification this morning, the American. He's second to that turn, but coming back in the outside lane, Jose Maria Alcaraz, the experienced Spanish swimmer. But in lane number 5, Rhys Davis, he led from the start. He's going to finish in front. Rhys Davis is in 840 points, just ahead of Jose Maria Alcaraz in lane number 9. 57.70 for the Spaniard. And 840 points for Rhys Davis. Will be first, Maria Alcaraz in second position. And it looks like, well, Alex Rosser, only other person in the 800 points range. Torfane Dolphins swimmer, 57.63 for him.
They have one more final to go for the men's 100-meter freestyle. What a night it's been so far, Paul. We've had a world record, provided that's ratified. Fantastic swims, 900 points and above to get on the podium in the women's.
Yeah,
It's looking
absolutely.
like it's going to be no different here for the men.
It is. Well, we've already got 3 900 points for the men, so already it's a 900-point medal-winning performance that you've got to put in there. But Takayuki Suzuki, been around for a long time, been known as a breaststroke specialist. He's now doing well on the freestyle, and that's a long-standing world record that's been broken tonight.
Yeah, you were saying that. I think you said Beijing 2008, was it?
2009, just after.
2009,
Yeah,
was it? Just
2009, so a
after.
10-year-old record. We saw an 11-year-old European record go earlier as well. Records falling all over the place. We're losing track already.
That's only day one. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 1. In lane 9, representing Plymouth Leander, Rhys Dunn. In lane 0, representing Torfane Dolphins, Dylan Broom. In lane 8, representing the city of Sunderland, Stephen Clegg. In lane 1, representing Japan, Kaichi Nakajima. In lane 7, representing Azerbaijan, Raman Saleh. In lane 2, representing Swim Bournemouth, George Kelman-Johns. In lane 6, representing City of Norwich, Jordan Catchpole. In lane 3, representing Spain, David Levick. In lane 5, representing Netherlands, Bas Takken. And in lane 4, representing City of Glasgow, Lewis Lawler. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle World Series Final 1.
The third of the 3 World Series finals. Again, we saw world record swim this morning from Rhys Dunn. Over there in lane number 9. He'll be hoping to follow that one up, and he started really, really well. The time that he set with that world record, subject to ratification, of course, 53.14. Stephen Clegg next to him will be hoping to make qualification standard. Qualification standard is actually under the British record mark, so you've got to break a British record to actually get onto the team for the World Championship, Stephen Clegg. He is just behind Raman Selai. And Rhys Dunn is stretching away now in lane number 9. Keep an eye on the clock. The time he did this morning, 53.14. Is he going to be inside that? He is well inside that, 51.92. And again, ladies and gentlemen, with 1,094 points, subject to ratification, a new world record for Rhys Dunn. Wow, what a swim that was from Rhys Dunn. He takes that one in 1,094 points, just ahead of Jordan Catchpole Nakajima in 3rd spot. And there we have confirmed results on your scoreboard here. And they are 51.92, 1,094 points. But the British record, 54.01, is Stephen Clegg from City of Sunderland. Well done, Stephen, British record.
There you have it. The results are in, up on the scoreboard. The summary, Rhys Dunn with 1,094 points. New world record, provided that is ratified. Takayuki Suzuki in 2nd with 1,025, also another world record for his classification. And Nelson Crispin from Colombia, 981 points. Massive swims to start the men's division here at the British Paraswimming International Meet, incorporating the World Paraswimming World Series 2019 in Glasgow. What a way to start the week, and loads more to come. And there he is. There is Rhys Dunn, our new champion. Fantastic swim from him. Big congratulations. All smiles, a new world record as well, provided that is ratified. But they are your top 3. We will be catching up with Rhys Dunn very soon in the studio in Deep End Live. Just one more national final to get through. So good luck to the athletes. Still to swim. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle national final. In lane 9, representing Worcester, Matthew Redfern. In lane 0, representing Northampton, William Perry. In lane 8, representing Hastings, Callum Pearson. In lane 1, representing Nova Centurion, Joshua Grob. In lane 7, representing Motherwell, Logan Smith. In lane 2, representing Royal Wolverhampton, James Brown. In lane 6, representing Kingston Hull, Owen Garsides. In lane 3, representing Musselburgh, Dylan Bleakley. In lane 5, representing City of Coventry, Joshua Fairchild. And in lane 4, representing Bridge, Matthew Scott. This is the men's multi-classification 100-meter freestyle national final.
So wait for the national final there again. Seeding is the slowest swimmer up until the fastest swimmer. So slowest swimmer in lane 0, fastest swimmer up to lane 9. It's pretty much going according to the seedings going into this final. Right over there on the far side, Matthew Redfern representing Worcester. S13 classification. Callum Pearson right next to him. And Owen Garside's going well in lane number 6. Watch out for the points total of William Perry just turning now. He's the lowest classification number, S6 from Northampton. Another one of those Northampton swimmers doing really well already on day 1 of this meet here in Tollcross in Glasgow. Well, here comes Matthew Redfern. His entry time, his qualification time is just under the 1 minute. That looks like a very relaxed stroke for Matthew Redfern coming into the final stages. Again, he's under the minute, 59.28 for Matthew Redfern. 623 points. He's very, very close here as William Perry comes into the closing stages. Can he challenge the points total? William Perry is in, 658 points. And William Perry is at the top of the points table. Perfect example of what we talked about earlier. It's not necessarily, in this case, the swimmer that touches the wall first who gets the highest points total. The result is confirmed for that national final with 658 points. The winner of that national final, one of the Northampton crew, William Perry, with Owen Garsides and Matthew Redfern tying for second position, 623 points apiece.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our new champion joining us, Rhys Dunn, a world record, provided that's ratified. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I mean, a great start to the week for you. I know you mentioned you were hoping to go a bit faster, but it's got to be a nice way to kick off your week.
It's not too bad considering I did the 200 IM for the first time in a good 10 years also. So I'm knackered.
It was certainly a great effort. It looked like hard work coming down that final 50 there.
It really was. I'm not sure what time I went out, but...
It looked quick. It looked quick. Now, I know you said this week you got a lot of events, more than you normally do. Why is that? Why have you done that this week?
Because of the classification, the international one. So I had to do, I think, a few more strokes than I would like.
And I know lots of events to see you in, not just this weekend, but looking forward towards the rest of the year. Big events coming up. How's preparations coming for those?
It's not too bad. I'm training hard. Could probably do a few more sessions, but yeah.
Every swimmer says that, so I wouldn't beat yourself up too much. Look, congratulations. From our side, that was an awesome swim. I can't wait to see what you do the rest of the week, but congratulations. You've made it up onto our Best of British wall. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhys Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the women's 100-meter freestyle. Presenting the medals, Head of Pathways Sports Scotland, John Lunn. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Italy, Carlotta Gilli. Winner of the silver medal, representing Canada, Aurélie Rivard. Glasgow, give it up for our medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's 100-meter freestyle. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Colombia, Nelson Crispin. Winner of the silver medal, representing Japan, Takayuki Suzuki. Winner of the gold medal and 2019 World Series winner and top British performance, representing Plymouth Leander, Rhys Dunn. And top junior British performance, representing Newquay, Kieran Williams. Glasgow, give it up for our medalists. This is the women's multi-classification 150-meter individual medley World Series final. In lane 3, representing Spain, Ines Rodriguez Martinez. In lane 5, representing United States of America, Leanne Smith. And in lane 4, representing Colchester Phoenix, Ellie Chalice. This is the women's multi-classification 150-meter individual medley World Series final.
Now 3 swimmers taking part in this women's 150 meters individual medley. 150 meters, an event unique to the Paralympic program. You don't find this on the Olympic program. It's for swimmers in the lower numerical classes. Swam in the SM1 to SM4 classification numbers. We have Ines Rodriguez Martinez in lane number 3, closest to us from Spain. She's an SM4 swimmer. We have Ellie Chalice, the youngest of the field, going really well in the early stages. Ellie Chalice, she's in the SM3 class, and Leanne Smith, the American swimmer, she goes in lane number 5. Leanne Smith, the America's record holder. That record stands just over the 3-minute mark, 3:06.52. Ellie Chalice trying to go for a very long-standing British record. It was set by someone I used to swim with many years ago, set back in 1991. So it's one of the longest-standing records on the books, the British record. So I wonder if Ellie Chalice can challenge that one, held by Tara Flood at the European Championships many, many years ago. Leanne Smith coming back strongly on the breaststroke. Ellie Chalice started well. She's now been caught by Leanne Smith, the America's record holder. And the 2 SM3s really fighting for this title here. You would think it would be a straight fight between the 2 of them to see who would claim the gold and silver medal positions here. Ines Rodriguez Martinez is 1 class higher than the 2 leaders at the moment. And Leanne Smith really going well on the breaststroke. She swam in the freestyle a little bit earlier. Ellie Chalice is saving herself for this event here, and Leanne Smith has gone ahead of the young swimmer from Great Britain. Leanne Smith now, can she better the America's record? It would be a sensational swim if she did, and if Ellie Chalice can get anywhere near her, well, she is going to be close to the British record as well. I may be inside. So Ellie Chalice going over in 2:19. Leanne Smith going over in 2:16. And it is Ellie Chalice well inside British record pace at the moment. But Tara Flood, when she set that record way back, was a very strong freestyler. So Ellie Chalice still got a little bit of work to do. But Leanne Smith looking good. It looks like she is going to claim the title here. She's going to be ahead of Ellie Chalice, I think. She's a more experienced swimmer. Ellie Chalice still a junior, still only 15 years of age this year. But Leanne Smith coming home. She holds the America's record, as I said, 3:06. She's going to be outside that. But the experienced American is going to bring the USA team home in front. Leanne Smith comes home now and touches in 3:15. Let's give Ellie Chalice a bit of encouragement here. The British record stood since 1991, has stood at 3 minutes 50.50, and Ellie Chalice is going to absolutely smash it in 3:28.97. Ellie Chalice has smashed that long-standing British record by something like 20 seconds. Well, Ellie Chalice, that was a fantastic swim from Ellie Chalice. What a great swim from the young GB swimmer. Still one swimmer to finish. Let's give her some encouragement as well. Ines Rodriguez Martinez from Spain. Spain have got a great track record of swimmers in the lower numerical classifications. And Rodriguez Martinez, a European swimmer last year in the European Championships, comes home now in 4 minutes 10, which is 10 seconds faster than her entry time. So a great swim from the Spaniard, 267 points, but the two out in front, Ellie Chalice and Leanne Smith. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your new British record holder, Ellie Chalice. Results still got to be confirmed here. Not confirmed on the scoreboard, always a nervous wait for these swimmers here.
There is a disqualification from lane 3 for that event. Congratulations, Leanne. World Series title, you must be happy with that one.
I am very happy with that, Tim. Thank you very much.
I mean, it's the start of the season, early on, big year ahead. How is your preparations and training coming along?
Training's been going good. I think everyone has those early season hurdles that they're trying to get over, so this is a good second meet for me to kind of gauge where I'm at heading into next year. So.
Yeah. And you're happy to be back in Glasgow?
This is my first time, and I'm absolutely loving it. You guys are great.
That's what we like to hear. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Leanne Smith. This is the men's multi-classification 150-meter individual medley World Series final. In lane 7, representing Louth, Harvey Phillips. In lane 5, representing Egypt, Yusuf El Said. In lane 4, representing Poland, Jacob Kozłowski. In lane 3, representing Spain, Ivan Fernandez. And in lane 2, representing Japan, Takayuki Suzuki. This is the men's multi-classification 150-meter individual medley World Series final.
Oh, really good contest in the women's race there. Lead changing about as we went through. And if we're going to get a decent contest here, Taka Suzuki, we've seen him in world record-breaking form already. Japanese swimmer going closest to us in lane number 2. Ivan Fernandez from Spain next to him with that very strong backstroke, double arm backstroke. We'll see that employed by swimmers in the more numerical classifications from time to time. Taka Suzuki, a multiple limb amputee. Ivan Fernandez affected in all 4 limbs as well. Filip Kozlowski, a man from Poland. It's in a good position at the moment as they go through first of the 3 lanes. Fernandez will lead, but Suzuki, as they get onto the breaststroke, has gone ahead of the Spaniard. Ivan Fernandez, well, he was a Paralympian back in Sydney in 2000 and in Athens in 2004. Had a little bit of a break and has come back and competed in the European Championships last year. So about a 14-year sabbatical for Ivan Fernandez, but he's back and looking pretty good and challenging Taka Suzuki, who also swam in the Paralympic Games back in Athens as well. And gold medalist, of course, in the breaststroke in Beijing in 2008. Big moment for him. And that was the last time that the Paralympics were held in Asia. The next time, it'll be in his native Japan. So he's hoping to be in great shape for that one. He's taken the lead over Ivan Fernandez. Now he's going to have to try to hold on to that lead. Fernandez will try and pull back, but Suzuki looks like he has the stronger freestyle. As Fernandez getting into his stroke, Kozlowski has now been overtaken by the young British swimmer, Harvey Phillips from Louth. Harvey Phillips, again, a swimmer who's really come through the ranks in recent times. Really pushing on. Maybe the British record a little bit out of his reach on this one, but we'll see him in other events throughout the week, so hopefully keep your eye on Harvey Phillips to see if he can challenge any of the British record times. But here comes Suzuki, another good swim. It's going to be a decent points total as well for him, and he finishes in 247.26, 626 points. I think that may well be enough to claim the gold medal position here. Wait and see how the others do. Youssef El Said from Egypt may well be the only one who could challenge that, the only swimmer in a lower numerical class, but he's a little bit down the field, so it's going to be tough for him to challenge that points total. Here comes Ivan Fernandez, back in the water again, 41 years of age now, Ivan Fernandez, and he is in. Finished there in 3:25.85, not too far away from his best time, his entry time of 3:23. Jakub Kozlowski comes in now to finish in third position, 3:40.24. And also Harvey Phillips is in ahead of the Polish swimmer in 3:35.68. So the young man from Louth, the only national swimmer in this one, in ahead of some of the internationals. Good performance by Harvey Phillips. Final swimmer, Youssef El Said, coming in now, trying to challenge the African record. 4:21, he's just going to be outside that. He was here for the World Championships right here in Glasgow back in 2015. He's back again. Can he challenge the points totals of the leading swimmers? Not quite. He's in the 200 range. He won't challenge for the top spot, and that'll be that man, Akayuki Suzuki, will take that top spot with 626 points. Results are confirmed on your scoreboard. Takeuchi Suzuki from Japan, 626 points confirmed in first position. Ivan Fernandez in second position. And Harvey Phillips, the national swimmer, right there in the mix with the internationalist. Jakub Kozlowski will be the third of the World Para Series swimmers.
Takayuki, congratulations. Second medal of the night. Are you happy with that one?
Yes, it was very tough for me to swim this event straight after 100 free, but yeah, I'm very happy to won 2 medals.
I mean, it was a really good performance from you, and obviously a big year. We're coming back to Tokyo next year for the Paralympics. You've got to be excited about that.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, I will keep training hard for Tokyo 2020 as well. Yeah, and for the World Champs this year, this September as well, yeah.
I mean, you're a very experienced swimmer, very experienced at all levels of competition. How do you keep such a focused game face when you come in, knowing you've got such a tough event?
Oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain, but probably I'm just trying to get PB. Yeah, just focus on that. Yeah.
Your race, your strategy.
Yeah.
Well, look, good luck for the rest of the week. It's been brilliant watching you swim tonight. Awesome performances. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new champion. Thank you. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the women's 150-meter individual medley. Presenting the medals, President Swim England, Liz Sykes. Winner of the silver medal and top British and British junior performance, representing Colchester Phoenix, Ellie Chalice. Winner of the gold medal and 2019 World Series winner, representing United States of America, Leanne Smith. Glasgow, give it up for our medalists.
Well, ceremony just about to come for the 150 IM. We've got the 200 meters individual medleys to come. We'll add the butterfly to the mix here. And another exciting 3 World Para Series finals to come. And some great battles. Well, we're looking forward to the battle between Ellie Simmonds and Maisie Summers-Newton in the SM6 classification. The 2 GB swimmers, 2 of the top swimmers in the world. Are we going to see someone dip under the 3-minute mark? Maisie Summers-Newton, the world record holder. Well, she'll be up very, very shortly. Some big names. Some of the medalists from earlier tonight are going to be in the 200 meters individual medley again. Let's hope they've saved something for good swims here. I wonder if we're going to get any more swimmers making that consideration time for the GB team for the World Championships. Only had a handful so far. We've got some good chances here in this 200 meters individual medley. And some swimmers as well who might just be using the individual medley as a warm-up for events to come later in the week. The likes of Connor Morrison and Scott Quinn. With breaststroke specialists, you'll see them go next to each other in the men's 200 meters individual medley. Tom Hamer as well, the British record holder, Paralympic silver medalist. Didn't swim in the 100 free final. He was looking to do something special, had to dip under that qualification standard in the individual medley. They are coming up, women's and men's 200 IM. Always an exciting race, always good to watch. Oh, what a good night we've had so far. We were chatting earlier, John, about the standard that you have to get onto the medal podium. We thought it was around about 700 to make the World Series final. To get a medal, you're in the 900 range. We had 2 world records in the men, so to get that gold medal, over 1,000 points, you have to break a world record.
I know, it's pretty impressive stuff, and it just goes to show, you know, how far paraswimming has come along in recent years. And it makes me excited of what's to come, certainly. You know, we're seeing these performances now. We can only go up from here.
Absolutely. We are going to see some great swims. And it's good to see the 150 individual medley still survive and still be on the program.
It certainly is. And ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's 150-meter individual medley. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Poland, Jacob Kozlowski. winner of the silver medal, representing Spain, Ivan Fernandez. Winner of the gold medal and 2019 World Series winner, representing Japan, Takayuki Suzuki. And top British performance and top junior British performance goes to Harvey Phillips, representing Laos. Glasgow, give it up for our medalists. This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 3. In lane 7, representing City of Northampton, Maisie Summers-Newton. In lane 2, representing Italy, Monica Boccioni. In lane 6, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Eleanor Simmons. In lane 3, representing Ireland, Nicole Turner. In lane 5, representing People's Republic of China, Han Jiabao. And in lane 4, representing Canada, Tess Rootliff. This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 3.
Well, the first of the 3 finals. This is one of the ones we have been waiting for. Maisie Summers-Newton, the world record holder in the SM6 class, against, well, her inspiration, her idol, Ellie Simmons, right next to her, the previous world record holder, Simmons and Summers-Newton. They're side by side this time. They were separated by a few lanes this morning. It was a very, very tight race. Summers-Newton coming in ahead in 3:01.84, inside the qualification standard, the consideration standard for the GB team. And Simmons was just outside that standard, but a good start from Summers-Newton. The 2 SM6 swimmers side by side there. Nicole Turner also in the SM6 class. Very good butterfly swimmer, and she started well. And Monica Boccioni, the Italian, is the swimmer in the SM5 class. With in the center, going well, is the Chinese swimmer in the SM11 class. Let's say Han Jiabao. test route lift, also a medalist at the major championships for Canada. She is in the bottom of the 2 yellow lane markers. A Canadian just about challenging for 3rd spot, but Summers Newton is challenging for the lead now.
And just an announcement, ladies and gentlemen, Rodriguez Martinez from the women's 150 meters individual medley was disqualified in her race, has been reinstated, and has had her medal presented backstage, so congratulations to her.
So the Spanish team happy with that one as they come to the final turn. I can tell you, Maisie Summers-Newton, that is an absolutely sensational start here, and she is inside world record pace, ladies and gentlemen, 2:16.89. For Maisie Summers-Newton. We could be looking at something absolutely spectacular here from the young lady from Northampton, who really burst onto the scene last year. She's ahead of Ellie Simmons. Ellie Simmons trying to achieve that consideration standard for the GB team. But Maisie Summers-Newton is on her way home now into the last 10 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, the world record held by Maisie Summers-Newton is 2:59.60, and that is going to be beaten surely, and she's inside in 2:57.99. An incredible swim there from Maisie Summers-Newton for Northampton. Ellie Simmons just behind the Chinese swimmer Han Jiabao, and that's just outside the consideration standard for the GB team. An improvement for Ellie Simmons, but there was no way she was catching Maisie Summers-Newton. That was fantastic swim there from the youngster from Northampton. So Monica Boggioni, the final swimmer to finish now. Boggioni, the Italian, the World Para Series winner 2 years ago. And she finishes now in 3:42, 657 points. We'll wait for confirmation of that result. But my goodness, it was a fantastic swim at the front of the field. 1,027 points. We said that you would have to get a world record swim almost to win medals at these World Para Series Championships here in Tollcross and Glasgow. And that is how it is proving. 941 points for Ellie Simmons. Well, she'll be disappointed to be outside that consideration time for the GB team, but only by a fraction of a second here, just 0.7 of a second outside the consideration time of 3:02.60. Still a good swim from Ellie Simmons, but it was a blistering swim at the front of the field from her rival, Maisie Summers-Newton, who really went well in the second half of that race. The result still got to be confirmed, of course, on your scoreboard. But my goodness, what form Maisie Summers-Newton is in. The result is confirmed, and there we have it. Third place is Han from China. Second place, Ellie Simmons. But ladies and gentlemen, a new world record subject to ratification for Maisie Summers-Newton.
This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 2. In lane 9, representing Indonesia, Sayuchi Indriani. In lane 0, representing People's Republic of China, Wang Jinyi. In lane 8, representing Barking and Dagenham, Brock Whiston. In lane 1, representing Germany, Nili Labuda. In lane 7, representing Sweden, Pernilla Lindberg. In lane 2, representing Germany, Marlene Enjolath. In lane 6, representing Ireland, Ellen Keane. In lane 3, representing Worcester, Rebecca Redfern. In lane 5, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Danielle Harton. And in lane 4, representing Hong Kong, China, Chuang Ho-ying. This is the Women's Multi-Classification 200-meter Individual Medley World Series Final 2.
Well, the target has been set by that previous final. 1,027 points for Maisie Summers-Newton. She will sit in the holding area, hoping that no one is going to do a sensational world record swim in this second final. One more final to go after this one. Quite a number of swimmers with a visual impairment in this final. A couple of S14 swimmers as well, 3 S14s in total. Indriani from Indonesia out fast, and that top lane, over in lane number 9, Ellen Keane. She was a medalist in this event at the Europeans last year. Ellen Keane, a medalist in all the major championships now. Won the bronze medal in the Rio Paralympics, and Ireland, a great record in the Paralympic Games. I think, well, going way back to the 80s and before, they've always won a medal at the Paralympic Games in swimming. And Ellen Keane kept that record going in Rio in 2016. She's going well in the early stages here. Ellen Keane, she's a very strong breaststroker as well, so we'll see how she can go on the breaststroke. Irish team have already had some of their swimmers qualify for their team for the London World Championships later this year. They're hoping to add a couple more to the tally as we go through the week. What a good day also that Brock Whiston had. Brock Whiston going up there in lane number 8. Very, very strong breaststroker, swimming in the SM8 class and using that great breaststroke to a big advantage there over the rest of the field. She has picked up from 5th position to 1st position in a very short space of time. And Brock Whiston, well, she'll be trying to better the British record time that she did this morning, 2:40.52. Well, that is the British record that she now holds. So Brock Whiston will take up the running just under the 2-minute mark as they go with 50 meters to come. Just Ellen Keane in 2nd position, and Indriani now down into 3rd place. It's all about the points, of course. Brock Whiston will probably have the top points score here if she can hold on to this lead. Can she get under the 2:40 mark? It's going to be mighty close. Ellen Keane trying to come back now. Indriani also making a bid here, but Brock Whiston is coming home, just being caught by Indriani in the closing stages here. But Brock Whiston might just take this one, and she will take it. It is under the 2:40 mark. Good time again for Brock Whiston, continuing that good run of form there. And she just got touched out at the end by Indriani. Ellen Keane with 777 points is in 3rd. A good start for Ellen Keane there.
And we're just waiting for those results to be confirmed. And there was a disqualification from that race in lane 8. And there it is, those results have been confirmed. So that is Wang Jinyi, 847, winner of that heat, of course. Still one more to go, one final shot that I say, not heat, one final to go till the gold, silver and bronze will be decided. And here it is. This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 1. In lane 9, representing Hatfield, Louise Fides. In lane 0, representing Ireland, Amy Marin. In lane 8, representing City of Norwich, Jessica Jane Applegate. In lane 1, representing Japan, Ayano Tsuchuchi. In lane 7, representing Italy, Carlotta Gilli. In lane 2, representing Spain, Sarah Gascon. In lane 6, representing Netherlands, Chantal Gineveld. In lane 3, representing United States of America, Michaela Jenkins. In lane 5, representing Hong Kong, China, Chan Yu Lam. And in lane 4, representing Colt Otters, Tony Shaw. This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 1.
Well, 3 swimmers in the hot seats there. We'll be watching with interest this final. Wang Jing, 847 points. That is the swimmer in the most danger. Ellie Simmons, 941. Maisie Summers-Newton, that incredible 1,027 points. Can anyone challenge that? Carlotta Gilli, European record holder herself, the Italian, gone off to a very fast start there. 29.78 for Carlotta Gilli. She's in good position, just ahead of Jessica Jane Applegate and Louise Fides in 2nd and 3rd. The 2 SM14 swimmers trying to dip under those consideration times for the GB team, as is the likes of Tony Shaw in lane number 4 as well. The swimmer from the northeast of Scotland, just looking to dip under that time. She had an incredible European Championships last year, winning 5 medals, Tony Shaw. She goes in the center lane there, one of the 2 yellow marked lanes. She'll be hoping to go around about a second faster than she went this morning to dip under the consideration time. Very close at the front though, Jessica Jane Applegate and Carlotta Gilli. They are side by side, pushing each other along. We heard Alice Ty earlier saying she really benefited from being alongside swimmers who were slightly faster than her. Carlotta Gilli is doing just that, and she's stretching away from Jessica Jane Applegate, who in turn is ahead of Louise Fiddis, but Louise Fiddis, very strong breaststroker, now trying to come back into contention here. Those three are just forging ahead of the rest of the field. Tony Shaw just behind Chan of Hong Kong as they come into this final turn. Carlotta Gili goes over that final turn, 151.34 for the Italian, just outside our European record standard here. And Louise Fiddis has gone ahead of Jessica Jane Applegate, and Applegate has a little bit of work to do down this final 50 meters freestyle, with Fiddis looking absolutely brilliant at the moment. Can she hold on? Can she hold the lead over Applegate? Looks like she might be able to. 227.22 consideration standard for Fiddis and Applegate as they come into the final stages. Gilly will take it in 224. Fiddis 227.82, just outside that time. Well, watch out for the time for Tony Shaw. 236.71 for Tony Shaw, and that is agonizingly close to the standard for Tony Shaw, just a tenth of a second outside. And there are the points totals. Carlotta Gili, that swim at the front of the field, 974 points. That will put her into the top 3 positions with Carlotta Gili. Should slot her into second place. It was a tie for second spot in that third final. 839 points. The results are confirmed now. Carlotta Gili, 974 points ahead of Sarai Gascon and Tony Shaw. Great battle between the two SM9s there, with Fiddis in 4th.
And there it is. There is a summary of those 3 finals. They are your medalists. Bronze medal position, Ellie Simmons, 941 points. Carlotta Gili with 974 in silver. And Maisie Summers-Newton, 1,027. New world record time after, provided that is ratified. Congratulations to all of those athletes. Fantastic performances out there in the pool tonight. But it's not over yet, Paul. Still more to come. We have the women's 200-meter individual medley national final. And then, of course, it is the men's turn. So don't go anywhere. And there you are. There are your medalists, your top 3 of the World Series. Congratulations to those athletes. This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley national final. In lane 9, representing Crew Flyers, Poppy Maskell. In lane 0, representing RTW Monson, Fern Sneeden. In lane 8, representing Wickham District, Fern Iowanu. In lane 1, representing Littlehampton, Georgia Howell. In lane 7, representing Gloucester, Harriet Dickinson. In lane 2, representing Satellite, Samantha Lewis. In lane 6, representing Harrogate, Charlie Vines. In lane 3, representing Shrewsbury, Portia Jones. In lane 5, representing Manchester and North West District, Eleanor Bamba. In lane 4, representing Torfaine, Megan Willis. This is the women's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley national final.
wait for the national final. And again, the British Junior Champion will be decided from this one. A good start again, Poppy Maskell in the outside lane. We saw her take a junior title a little bit earlier. She might be one of the favourites for this one. Fern Ioanu, right next to her, was second fastest in terms of qualification time, both in the SM14 class. Poppy Maskell going out ahead. Looks like she one of the favourites certainly to take this junior title again. She's gone out very fast. Second place, Fern Ioanu. Third place, Charlie Vines. The 3 SM14 swimmers are out ahead of the field. Eleanor Bamber in fourth position. Harriet Dickinson in fifth. Of course, it's all about the points. We have some swimmers in the lower numerical classes here. Fern Snedden is in the SM6 class with Georgia Howell in the 7 and Samantha Lewis in class 8. That's Megan Willis in the class 9 event as well. So, but a big lead for Poppy Maskell as she comes up to the halfway point. We saw her swim very well in the closing stages in the 100 freestyle, so we know she's got the strength to hold on in the closing stages of a race. It's double the distance this time, though. Wonder if she has got the stamina for this one. Looking good at the moment. Fern Ioanu still in second. In fact, it's absolutely dead level with Harriet Dickinson, 127.53, with Charlie Vines close behind as well. The race probably following the seedings, as we saw earlier. Slowest swimmer. Qualification for this national final goes in lane 0. The fastest swimmer out there in lane number 9. And Poppy Maskell is away and clear and actually out of the shot of the camera. If you're watching at home, Poppy Maskell just about coming to the turn. Now, this is a sensational swim from the crew flyer swimmer. Is she going to set a target for the others, which is difficult to beat? 3 juniors in this one, of course. Poppy Maskell, Megan Willis, and Fern Snedden. Megan Willis, the younger of the 3 swimmers, the 3 junior swimmers. She's only 11 years of age, so great prospect for the future, as is Poppy Maskell coming through in lane number 9 now. The crew flyer swimmer is coming into the last 15 meters. She is away and absolutely clear of everyone by a huge margin. Here comes Poppy Maskell. Can she dip under the 250 mark? She will do. 248.13 for Poppy Maskell. It's not Samantha Lewis in second position, but it is going to be Fern Ioanu in second spot. 557 points for Poppy Maskell in that time of 2:48. Fern Ioanu, 426 points. Harriet Dickinson, though, 471 points for Harriet. Still not challenging Poppy Maskell as the other swimmers just come in. Lane number 3 in now Portia Jones, 342 points. And good finish here by Georgia Howell, just staying ahead of Samantha Lewis. And 465 for Georgia Howell, Samantha Lewis 358. So as it stands at the moment, Poppy Maskell is ahead of the field with 1 more swimmer to come. Fern Snedden from RTW Monson, the Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson swimmer. I wonder what she can post. We saw world record being broken in her class, the SM6 class. And Fern Snedden now coming into the closing stages here. 557 points is the target for Fern Snedden. She is one of the 3 juniors in this one. Can she get in ahead of Poppy Maskell? It's going to be tough. And it is 345 for Fern Snedden. And if that result is confirmed, it will be Poppy Maskell will take that national final and will take that junior title as well. A second junior title of the night for Poppy Maskell. The result is confirmed on your scoreboard. Poppy Maskell will take it, 557 points ahead of Harriet Dickinson and Georgia Howell. Poppy Maskell will be the junior champion.
Well, welcome into the Deep End Live studio, Maisie Summers-Newton. Incredible swim. You've got to be on top of the world with that.
Yeah, it hasn't really sunk in yet, to be honest, but I think it will later on and then after the meets finish, so yeah.
I mean, you're looking so strong coming into this event and a big program. I know we had a chat about that earlier. This has got to give you a bit of confidence, right?
Definitely. I mean, I didn't feel that confident coming in. I was just really, really nervous. But my main goal was to like qualify in the heats and then just give it all in the final. So yeah, to do that, I'm really happy with it.
It was a fantastic swim, and you made such progress last year. You've just continued it. How have you done it? It's been absolutely sensational.
I think it's just with like the support from NSC, like I said, and Jackie as well. Like my whole club have just been really supportive. So it's just working hard with all of them, and then hopefully it'll get the goal at the end.
Yeah, and you certainly did today. It was absolutely brilliant to watch you in there. I know you got the 400 freestyle tomorrow. Good luck for that.
Thank you.
We'll hope to be seeing you back in that chair. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion, Maisie Summers-Newton.
Thank you.
This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 3. In lane 0, representing Spain, Antoni Pons-Bertran. In lane 8, representing Spain, Oscar Salguero Galisteo. In lane 1, representing United States of America, Evan Austin. In lane 7, representing Netherlands, Roger Dorsman. In lane 2, representing People's Republic of China, Zhuo Zhenqing. In lane 3, representing South Africa, Christian Sadie. In lane 5, representing Portugal, Diogo Cancella. And in lane 4, representing People's Republic of China, Liu Fengqi. This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 3.
So a couple of empty lanes in this first of the World Series finals. Antoni Pons-Bertran for Spain set a new European record in the SM5 class, and Christian Sadie from South Africa also set a new African record, so two swimmers bang on form here. We'll keep an eye out for Oscar Salguero Galisteo. Very strong breaststroke swimmer. The Spanish champion in the SM9 class. Roger Dorsman as well, one of these S11 swimmers with no vision at all. Right up there in lane number 7. They've got an empty lane next to them, so Dorsman and Salguero Galisteo. They'll be side by side there up at the top. And watch out for Salguero Galisteo on the breaststroke. He was the gold medalist in the Paralympic Games in Rio. He's being headed at the moment by Roger Dorsman. And in the center lane as well, also going well, is Louis from China in the SM8 class. Hugo Cancella also going well too. Christian Sadie from South Africa, 113.65 at the halfway point. It's very, very close for the minor positions, but my goodness, what a good swim that Roger Dorsman has had so far. We'll keep an eye on lane number 0 when we come to the closing stages of this race. Antoni Ponce Bertran from Spain. As I said, he set a new record, new European record in the heats this morning. I wonder if he can go a little bit better than that this evening. Dorsman, though, will be first to go over on that final turn. Salguero Galisteo, as expected, moves into second position after the breaststroke. Diogo Cancela from Portugal in third spot, being chased by Lu Fengui from China. And Christian Seri also very much in the mix there in fifth position ahead of the second Chinese swimmer, Gu Jincheng. But here comes lane number 7, Roger Dorsman. Can he post a good points total for the other finals to come to challenge? He has the tapper at the end. Looks a good finish for the Dutch swimmer. 226.21. And it was a good time, wasn't it? 923 points for Roger Dorsman. He is in ahead of Salguero Galisteo. Christian Seri, 241.22. And if that's confirmed, that'll be another African record. And let's have a look at Ponce Bertran. 257 was the European record this morning. And that, I think, will be improved. It is 254.44. 908 points if the result is confirmed. So again, quality all over the place there. 2 swimmers as it stands in the 900-point range. There will be a little bit of a delay though, John, because the SM11 swimmers, as we spoke about in the heats this morning, they wear blacked out goggles, and those goggles have to be checked until the result is made official.
And there it is, those results have been confirmed. Roger Dorsman on 923 points out in front there. Antonio Ponce Bertran from Spain on 908. And Gu Jincheng from People's Republic of China on 861. This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 2. In lane 9, representing Belgium, Aymeric Parmentier. In lane 0, representing Ireland, Barry McClements. In lane 8, representing City of Glasgow, Lewis Lawler. In lane 1, representing the Czech Republic, Jonas Kesner. In lane 7, representing Japan, Kaichi Nakajima. In lane 2, representing Portugal, David Grachat. In lane 6, representing Warren de Baths, Scott Quinn. In lane 3, representing City of Manchester, Lewis White. In lane 5, representing Dice, Connor Morrison. And in lane 4, representing Finland, Neda Galili. This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 2.
So again, a cracking target for this next final to aim for. Barry McClements, this to us from Ireland, had a cracking swim in the heats. Improvement on his entry time. And he's had a good start as well. Finalist in the European Championships in Dublin last year. Out ahead is Keiichi Nakajima, the Japanese swimmer. I'll be disappointed slightly not to be in the final. Was hoping to go a little bit faster than the 2:24 that he went in the qualification heats this morning. But nevertheless, he's got as much chance in this final as he has in any of the three. The winners can come from any of these three World Series finals. Nakajima off to a very, very good start in the early stages here with Barry McClements probably just challenging for second place. Louis Lawler, the local man from City of Glasgow, he is challenging for third spot now, but Nakajima leads in a time of 1:02. That is a pretty good start for the Japanese swimmer. We said earlier that Japan didn't win a gold medal in the pool in the Rio Paralympics. They're hoping to make amends when they get to Tokyo, and we've seen some cracking swims, some sensational swims from the likes of Takayuki Suzuki earlier. And can we get another Japanese winner here? Nakajima, he is holding on. He's a medalist in this event at the Rio Paralympic Games, bronze medalist. And he is being caught slightly by the swimmer in lane number 5. That's Conor Morrison, silver medalist in breaststroke at the European Championships last year. And Conor Morrison pulled himself up right into contention here. And also Scott Quinn came back. The two breaststroke specialists bringing themselves alongside Nakajima. But Nakajima is heading for home now. The three S14 swimmers are out ahead of the field with Nakajima. Surely he'll be faster than his qualification time of 2:24. But what are the points going to be? Can he get into the 900-point range? Can he challenge the top three? 832 points for Nakajima. Comes home in an excellent time of 2:17.11. He's followed home by Conor Morrison and Scott Quinn. And in terms of points, it is Nakajima who has the top points total so far. Won't challenge the top three from that first heat. Dorsman, Ponce Bertrand, and Guo Jincheng. Still with the top three spots, 861 points for that third spot. There are your top three. The result is confirmed of that World Series Final 2. Keiichi Nakajima takes it, 832 points ahead of Lewis White, the SM9 swimmer from City of Manchester, and Conor Morrison in third, 780 points for Conor.
This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 1. In lane 9, representing Plymouth Leander, Rhys Dunn. In lane 0, representing Dundee, Jack Milne. In lane 8, representing Netherlands, Bas Takken. In lane 1, representing Wickham District, Tyler Iowanu. In lane 7, representing Japan, Dai Tokaiden. In lane 2, representing Dauphin Dolphins, Dylan Broom. In lane 6, representing Iceland, Robert Isaac Johnson. In lane 3, representing Netherlands, Thomas van Wanrooij. And in lane 4, representing Japan, Naohide Yamaguchi. This is the men's 200-meter individual medley World Series Final 1.
So the three from the first heat still in the medal positions as we go into this final of the three finals here in the men's 200 meters individual medley. Rhys Dunn, we saw him take the title in the 100 freestyle. Can he do the double tonight in this 200 meters individual medley? He'll be one of the favorites, 27.16 in the opening stages here. We know he would be blisteringly fast on the freestyle when we get there. He's got to get there first. He said he didn't enjoy the 200 meters individual medley. Well, he's doing a good job so far. Dai Tokarin, we saw him swim exceptionally well last year at these championships. Can he follow that up with another good swim? Another one of the Japanese swimmers who has really upped his game the last couple of years. Moving towards Tokyo just next year. Rhys Dunn, though, will lead them through the halfway point. Dai Tokarin in second position. In third place, it's Van Rooij from Netherlands. Netherlands team having a good evening here. They still have Roger Dorsman in first position here. And coming back now, Dai Tokarin in lane number 7. Rhys Dunn in lane number 9. Tokarin, you would think, has got to get up at least level with Rhys Dunn as they get onto the freestyle to give himself any chance at all, because Rhys Dunn, as we have seen earlier this evening, a new record time in the 100 freestyle. Tokarin, though, giving himself a chance here. He goes over in front on the final 50. Rhys Dunn in second position. And Tokarin, a good turn just to take him a little bit clear of the swimmer from Plymouth. And Rhys Dunn will have to try and come back now in the closing stages. Tokarin is determined to hold on here. Rhys Dunn trying to come back. I'm not sure he's going to catch Dai Tokarin, though. Tokarin from Japan is coming away, stretching away from Rhys Dunn. It's going to be an excellent time for the Japanese swimmer. He swam it well in 2:10.53. That was a great swim from Dai Tokarin, and he will take that one. And Rhys Dunn, that was hard work for him. 2:12.65 at 964 points. That will be enough to get Dai Tokarin on to the top of the medal positions here, if that result is confirmed, of course. Rhys Dunn, the only other man on the 900 range, 919 points, and it might just miss out on the medal podium again by just 4 points for Rhys Dunn. Still waiting for the confirmed result, but what a good swim for Dai Tokarin. That was an excellent swim for the Japanese swimmer. There was a little bit of a bow there to the officials, to the crowd. He really burst onto the scene last year. Watch out for him in the 100 butterfly. Exceptionally strong, Dai Tokarin. Looks like he might have just claimed this title in the 200 meters individual medley. Still waiting for the confirmed result, though, John. But that was a cracker, wasn't it?
And there was a disqualification in that race, lane 2. But those results have now been confirmed. And a nervous wait for those athletes, waiting for this summary to come in, find out who is placed gold, silver, and bronze. And there it is, Dai Tokarin from Japan, 964 points, takes the gold medal. Roger Dorsman from Netherlands, 923, fantastic swim from him. And Rhys Dunn, 919 points, swimming for Plymouth Leander. Another great night for him. Congratulations to all those athletes. This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley national final. In lane 0, representing Northampton, William Perry. In lane 8, representing Newquay, Cameron Verncombe. In lane 1, representing Motherwell, Logan Smith. In lane 7, representing Worcester, Matthew Redfern. In lane 2, representing Kingston Hull, Owen Garsides. In lane 6, representing Leatherhead, Connor Ballard. In lane 3, representing Blackpool, Ryan Potter. In lane 5, representing Oswestry, Tom Piggott. And in lane 4, representing City of Coventry, Joshua Fairchild. This is the men's multi-classification 200-meter individual medley national final.
Well, Cameron Verncombe was the fastest into this final. He's out there in lane number 8, and that's a nice diagonal line across the pool here. Cameron Verncombe just ahead of Matthew Redfern, with Connor Ballard just inside them. But Verncombe, well, he's another one that's been around for a few years now, just trying to make some strides here. And can he get this national title here in this final of the 200 meters individual medley? Excellent swim that he had earlier, 2:22.83, 4 seconds ahead of Matthew Redfern. Matthew Redfern from Worcester, swimming in the visually impaired class, the SM13. There's Rebecca Redfern, we saw her earlier, former record holder in the the SB 1300 breaststroke. We'll see Rebecca a little bit later on in the week, I'm sure, as we will Matthew. As Cameron Verncombe leads them by a couple of seconds. Connor Ballard in 3rd place. Tom Piggott, who had a good swim this morning as well. He goes in the lane number 5 there. So the two SM10 swimmers, Tom Piggott and Connor Ballard, they are side by side. But it is Cameron Verncombe just heading Matthew Redfern here. Matthew Redfern, also a strong breaststroker. Might try and come back on the freestyle, but if Cameron Verncombe has the advantage here, well, he might just be able to hold on to that one. So well done at the moment for Cameron Verncombe. He's got a lead over Matthew Redfern. Can he hold on to it? He goes over in 1:47. Decent time in prospect here for Verncombe. Redfern's chasing him though. As he got the power, we saw Redfern, that long, languid freestyle stroke that Cameron Verncombe is using all his strength here down this closing stages here. It is going to be a fight between these two. Cameron Verncombe keeping his eye on Matthew Redfern as they come into the closing stages now. And Redfern is closing up, but he's not going to catch Cameron Verncombe. And I think Verncombe might just have the edge on points. 7.33 against 6.36. And coming in now, a good finish for Connor Ballard, holding off the challenge of Tom Piggott. 5.69 for Connor Ballard, 5.52 for Tom Piggott. It's going to be tough for anyone to challenge the points total of Cameron Verncombe now. Although watch out for William Perry, who's still got to finish, still with 25 meters to go, the man in the SM6 classification. Another one of the Northampton squad who have swum so very well here. Northampton swimmer William Perry. He had an entry time for this national final, 3:09.03. Just about going to be shy of that one. But William Perry will be in now. Have a look at the points total. And it is for William Perry, 554 points. So we'll wait for confirmation of that final of this evening. Still medal presentations to come, of course. So stay with us. Cameron Byrne-Coombe looking like he might be confirmed as the winner of this national final. The results are confirmed. Cameron Byrne-Coombe takes it 733 points ahead of Matthew Redfern and Connor Ballard in second and third position.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, and champion, best of British for that race. Congratulations, Reese.
Thank you very much.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah, the last 50, the last 15 as well, I was just grasping for some air.
And for someone who says that they don't like doing 200 individual medleys and that they don't do it often, you know, is that something you're going to work on for the future, or is that an event you see yourself doing?
It's something that I'm trying to pick up, like the 200 medley a lot more, because obviously it's part of the Olympic program for us.
And I know this is your second ever para meet, isn't it? How is that? You're doing so well. Do you not get nervous?
Not really. I've been doing it for so long, so it's just having fun. That's the main thing, yeah.
Bit like yourself, John, you never get nervous, just having fun.
Exactly, exactly. Now, moving forward, potential training camps, things in the summer, what have you got to look forward to?
Well, hopefully, if my classification goes through, I'll be part of the Worlds team, hopefully. Maybe a camp as well with everyone, which would be nice.
Somewhere sunny.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Look, congratulations, Reese. It's brilliant to have you back in the studio, and good luck for the rest of the week, yeah?
Right, thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the women's 200-meter individual medley. Presenting the medals, Chairman of British Swimming, Maurice Watkins, CBE. Winner of the bronze medal, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Eleanor Simmons. Winner of the silver medal, representing Italy, Carlotta Gilli. Winner of the gold medal and 2019 World Series winner, with a top British performance and a new world record time, representing Northampton Swimming Club, Maisie Summers-Newton. And our top junior British performance, representing Crew Flyers, Poppy Maskell. Glasgow, give it up for our medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's 200-meter individual medley. Winner of the bronze medal and top British performance, representing Plymouth Leander, Rhys Dunn. Winner of the silver medal, representing Netherlands, Roger Dorsman. Winner of the gold medal and 2019 World Series winner, representing Japan, Dai Tokaren. And our top junior British performance, representing Bolton Metro, Luke Batty. Glasgow, give it up for our medalists. Well, there you have it, Paul. Day one done. What a way to start the week. 3 more days of action.
Yeah, it just seemed to be great swim after great swim. They just seemed to follow on and feed off each other. I mean, we started with a sensational time there for Alistair, just shy of the world record. We thought, well, could it get any better? Well, the answer was yes. World records tonight falling all over the place.
It was absolutely brilliant to see, and of course tomorrow will be no different. We will be live in heats from 9:30 a.m. and of course back here tomorrow evening. So make sure you tune in. If you're at home, get tweeting. We love hearing from you, so join the conversation online. But that concludes the action here at the British Paraswimming International Meet, incorporating World Paraswimming World Series 2019. Technical officials, thank you. You may now leave pool deck.